Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's been a long time, and usually I have an excuse, or not the best excuses, but at least some reasonable ones. But this time, I don't have an excuse except for one singular thing, and that is this: the whole collection of a silent voice, which is kind of the description of this video, not what the title, sorry. But this today will be some book triggers and book ASMR. And guys, for those who have watched Silent Voice, the anime, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, okay? But for those who have watched only the anime, I just want to show you one thing, okay? And that is just this. Because now I can die in peace. Now I can finally go out with a blissful heart. Because this right here, this is what I live for. I needed to see this with my own eyes, not some random PDF file or something like that. I needed to see it for myself. And now I have. But I'm not that far yet. I'm only at the 4th book right now. Sorry, guys. Forget it. So that is the main reason for the lack of upload. And the second one is Shadow of the Earth Tree. I'm a bit of an Elden Ring player myself, but I haven't gotten there yet because I didn't know if they were going to do some minor life, quality of life updates to the main game. So I waited until the DLC before I played it. So I haven't played the DLC yet. I haven't got it to it. Soon I will. But I've already seen that. So that a new patch has already made it easier. So that want to make me jump off a cliff. It's the same thing. I didn't get to fight against pre-nerf Radon. I only fought him after the patch. So yeah, we got these books, and with it actually came a poster, because that's my new setup, and this is a poster of Shoko and her little sister. And because I want to make a little anime wall there, I also bought some Chainsaw Man plushies. So we're doing great. But before we start off the video, I want to show you something which I also got in the package I bought, which is Shoko's communication notebook. And this shit is like 3 fucking pages, and this shit wanna make me kill myself, because look at this. First off, it's just hello, my name is Shoko Nishimiya. Nice to meet you. And then on the next page it says, I would like to get to know everyone through this notebook. And then it says, if you want to talk to me, please use this notebook. Note, if you want to talk to me. And then she just, says, I can't hear, right? And then there isn't anything more in the book, because nobody used it to communicate with her. Oh, that is atrocious. That is awful. Actually, one thing that's kind of funny is they put the guy who made a silent voice also wrote, or the person who wrote a silent voice also wrote To Your Eternity, which also is a pretty good anime. And did you guys know that A Silent Voice is based off a real story? The only difference between the anime and the real life story is that there wasn't anybody to catch Shoko. But, the guy was like, that's too depressing of an ending, right? So we have to get it a bit of a happy ending in order to not, make, people jump off roofs all over the world. So they made it a happy ending. A happy ending. And if the ending was like in the real ending, I don't know what I would do. That's too depressing. It's like 12 centimeters per second. But yeah, Shoko Nishimiya. So yeah. So yeah, that is the little piece of extra content I got for free. Or it sure as hell wasn't for free, but you know, I'll take it. I'd rather have it than not have it, I can tell you that much. I naturally won't use this, right? I'm not gonna write anything in it. Or maybe I will I'll write I love Shoko, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty depressing that it stopped there, because I didn't even notice, because the girl in the anime that looks like a boy that asks how do you say my name in sign language, they used his notebook because it was like an impromptu type of thing. So yeah, it was never used. And I just read the book, so trust me, it wasn't used. So let us get into the first one we got here. Or actually, then we got here the first installment. What is it even called? A silent voice. Learning to listen. Yeah, learning to listen. It goes as follows. Shoya is a bully. When Shoko, a girl who can't hear, enters his elementary school class, she becomes his favorite target, and Shoya and his friends goad each other into devising new tortures for her. But the children's cruelty goes too far. Shoko is forced to leave the school, and Shoya ends up with shouldering up all the blame. 6 years later, the two meet again. Can Shoya make up for his past mistakes, or is it too late? That is the question. And it's kind of hot in here, guys. Remember, I'm a Dane, okay? So I'm not used to hot weather. See the art style. I just took a random page here. So yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch Grave of Fireflies because I saw some Instagram reel, something where somebody said it basically changed their brain chemistry. So I thought that is a pretty good review. I just think that sentence is that's pretty good at getting people hooked to want to watch the film itself. Or series, I don't actually know what it is. But I'll find out. And yeah, I had to get used to how you read mangas because that shit is put up in a very weird way. First of all, you read from, from right to left. So yeah, the book starts like this, and you have to hold it in your left hand and open it like this. And not only that, it also works a pretty different way when it comes to how it presents the different the panels, so to speak. So for example here, right, you would read, as in Japanese you would read, from naturally from left to right, but here comes the thing. You would probably read this and then you would jump to this, but that's not how it works. If you would like to focus, you should read this and then you read this and then this, which is kind of weird to me. I don't know if that's just me. I'm not I'm not a book connoisseur. I'm not trying to say that, but I will say I've read a couple of books in my time and none of them were put up like this. The reviews goes as follow. A very powerful story about being different and the consequences of childhood bullying. Read it. The anime news work. The word heartwarming was made for manga like this. This is the first installment, and if there's one thing I wouldn't call this, it's probably heartwarming. If we go down the line, it's another thing, but calling this book in itself heartwarming, that is diabolical. So yeah, learning to listen. Then we got speaking with actions. It's been 5 years since Shoya Ishida bullied Shoko Nishimiya so badly she left her interim elementary school because of the one simple difference between them. Shoya can't hear and Shoko can't. I swear I'm illiterate. Shoya can hear and Shoko can't. In the intervening time, Shoya's life has changed completely. Shunned by his friends, Shoya longs for the chance to make up for his cruelty. When it finally comes, will he find the voice to tell Shoko he's changed? And will Shoko listen? What is the reviews? Oh, okay, it's the same reviews. It's a very powerful story. Okay, so now it makes a bit more sense. And here we have the artwork here. Very beautiful. My apologies. That's my job calling. I ain't going into work today. They can forget about it. Get the fuck out of here, Tony. I ain't going to work. I'm making an ASMR video over here. I took three shifts. I took 3 shifts in order to, one of my co-workers covered two of my shifts so I could play the Elden Ring DLC. Catching, I call that a tactical investment. Then we have a conversation begins. Let's see if I'm still illiterate. Years ago, Shoya met Shoko, a girl who can't hear. His youthful boredom bred cruelty, and he stole away that should have been her happy childhood years. Now, as a high schooler, his own despair has driven him to understand how wrong he was. When he meets Shoko once again, that despair's turned into hope. But is it really possible to make up for the happiness that he stole? Artwork here. Oh no, not the tower scene. This scene up here is gonna traumatize every single person. That shit broke me. Words of reassurance. Okay, so this says, once upon a time, Shoya was terribly cruel to Shoko, his elementary school classmate who couldn't hear. To make up for his past sins, Shoya has devoted himself to repaying that debt of happiness he owes. So when Shoko faces a romantic setback, Shoya assembles some familiar faces from the past doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? We got here a quiet calm. Despite their tense pasts, Shoya begins to embrace the friend group that he used to terrorize. Shoko, now that the summer vacation is in full swing, the crew can work together to film Toshihiro's eccentric movie. Each fun-filled day's laziness passes by, but doubt tugs at Shoya's heavy heart, and he is desperate to cling on to the meaningful moments before they are gone. I'm dying over here, as you might be able to see. Then we got the 6th installment, A Silent Prayer. And it goes as follows. Time stands still for both Shoya and Shoko. Triggered by past trauma, Shoya coldly attacks his friends and burnt the bridges he first set out to rebuild. Shoko feels a deep responsibility for this disaster and attempts to pay it for... Okay, I'm just gonna skip that line, I think, for those who haven't watched it yet. Each of their friends finally show their true colors. After everything has fallen apart, how will the group mend their hearts and put the pieces back together? So, yeah. And then the 6th installment. No, the 7th, sorry. The last one. See you later. Oh. Shoya's life hangs on by a thread after he jumped. I'm gonna skip that one too. Despite the despair, Shoko is determined to move forward and get back to what she thinks she has ruined. But broken friendships can heal too. Quietly but surely, the disbanded crew finds their spirit to find the spirit to the show must go on. As the movie makes... Oh no, yeah, as the movie making reconvenes. Oh my god. The kids begin to transform the world that they had once been so cruel to them. What could the future hold for everyone? And then as the last trigger. The last trigger, we got the bookcase itself, which I just think is beautiful. We got the gang up here. Fuck her. Oh no, yeah, fuck her too. And fuck this one primarily. She's fake, but she's still like, I would rather have a fake person than just a straight up obnoxious person. I know that can differ from person to person, but I would much rather have her than her. She's alright, she didn't do anything wrong. And then we got Shoko and Shoya in their youth. And then we got them in their adulthood. Here, very cute. Very, very cute indeed. And then we got Shoko on the back in a little boat with her little sister. The end of the video because I'm dying of sweatiness over here. It ain't that good. But guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by for this